Moody song from Miles Davis there. Kick it! Time to wake up, Unity of Tampa. Good morning, how we doing? You ready to get those vocal cords resonating, those hands clapping? Hey, let's do the whole thing. Searching for someone who understands the pain you've been through, with a father waits with open arms. He's calling out your name. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved to belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Yeah, come on in. You'll find a place of rest and illumination where God within you helps you to light your way. He knows the peace you need and the hurt you're feeling. He longs to hold you and to wipe your tears away. Where the doors are locked, the lights are on. What are you waiting for? Come on in, welcome home. You are loved to belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Yeah, well, there's room enough in this home of love for someone just like you. Come on in, welcome home. You are loved to belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, welcome home. You are loved to belong here now. No matter where you've been, come on in, come on in. Unity of Tampa, hey, come on in. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, man. We have such an exciting day here.
Hello, everyone. Let us talk about how exciting it is that it's not only Cinco de Mayo and Boricua. This is so fun today, right? So exciting. All right, so welcome everyone today. Cinco de Mayo again. Do we have any new visitors here with us today? Any new? Hi, good morning. We are so excited that you came on such a fun day to hang out with us. After service, go to the back table. You get a free gift. You get a t-shirt. You can wear it today if you want to stay for our picnic. They're fun colors that match the theme, so you'll fit right in. Even if you don't want to wear it, you can still stay and fit in. We're really glad you're here. All right, so announcements. If you're wondering what's going on here, you can get your updated info from our Sunday bulletin, the email newsletter, Facebook, website. If everyone could check in on social media, again, tell everyone about the celebration we're having today, and then silence your cell phones. We don't want those going off today during service. All right, a big thank you to everyone who helped get this beautiful patio ready that we can enjoy it today. It's so awesome that we get to have a celebration for the patio and just get together. Speaking of which, because it's such a fantastic space, we don't need chairs anymore. So if you brought your chairs today for the picnic, leave them in your cars. You won't need those today.
the last table went up in 7.5 minutes.
What? Is there like a Guinness Book of World Record thing that we can enter for that? Cool. All right. Patio picnic building. That should be a new sport. All right. So today is the picnic. So in case you're wondering again how to say it, it's Boricua. So, yeah, you guys are awesome at this. Great. And we're going to be celebrating the spirit of beauty and joy and adventure from Puerto Rico. Jackie Saldana, a big thank you to her for all of the food that she provided. She did an amazing job. To stay after church and hang out and enjoy the fellowship. And it's such a beautiful day. All right. So next Sunday, May 12th, this is kind of a new thing that we're doing here. It's called Cafe con Leche. It's a moment to get together. You can join the ambassador team that put this together for some coffee and fellowship, and it won't conflict with Mother's Day. So stay in. Yes, Peter and Ziamara. Peter, why don't you want to model your hat for us? Peter got really excited, and he brought his sombrero today to share with us. Heck yeah. All right. Maybe you'll put it on later. All right. Save the date. We have a special event coming up, Reverend Nancy's ordination, Sunday, May 19th, 11 a.m. This is a really big deal. So please come and support. And don't make that face. This is exciting. This is a great thing. We're all excited for you. Let us enjoy you. Enjoy your moment. You've worked hard to enjoy it. And we want to be here to help you celebrate. So to you on May 19th at 11 a.m. here. All right. We have a new thing that you may or may not know about yet. May 29th on Wednesday, it's a recycling presentation. It's a virtual event that'll be projected here on screen. So our speaker won't actually be here, but he will be here talking to us. He's a plastics expert. So if you wanted to come and hear about this, it's from 6 to 7 p.m. And if you didn't want to come in here because you'd rather save gas and the environment and want to sit at home, you can watch it virtually. And then also we have meditation, so you can come see the presentation and then join meditation after. So it won't conflict. You can do both. Okay, Soul Sisters Show and Sell Craft Fair on Sunday, June 2nd, and they need crafters. So if you can make anything, you want to sell a pet rock. I'm a big fan of pet rocks. Mine, Steve, is amazing. Anything that you want to make, seek Gilda, get with her, join a board, and even if you just want to come and buy something, and that's okay too, come support. Yay. Okay, and now we're on to birthdays. Is there anyone celebrating a birthday? I know a couple people, and I'm possibly supposed to read this list first, but I'm doing it out of order because I'm excited, because I get excited about everything. So, Oscar Bernard, happy birthday to you. I love that your birthday is today, and I am so jealous of you. To Jillian Carol Dickinson, Jillian Elliot's wife, on May 8th. Janet Stanley's birthday on May 9th. Michael Hilson, happy birthday to you on May 11th. And we also want to say a happy 92nd birthday to Amy. Her grandmother, Edie Spriggs, I'm excited. Your birthday was yesterday. We hope that you're watching with us and know that we're celebrating you. And for your awesome granddaughter, we're happy that she's part of our congregation. And that is it. Can we sing? Oh. What? Mary Key, happy birthday.
That'll be next Sunday.
You're a week early. Oh, so
Well,
let's
then we gotta
celebrate
sing
you
to
two
her this
today.
morning. Absolutely. Yeah, Mary, good catch, Pat. Thank you. Thank you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, God loves you. Happy birthday to you.
Have a great service, everyone.
Thanks, Lisa.
Thank you. Yes, Lisa. Could she be any more excited? Thank you, Lisa. We appreciate your joyfulness. And yes, Mary, I cut it off at the 11th because then we announced, so apologies, but happy birthday early. All right, good morning. We have so much to celebrate today. I want you to think about last year picnic and what the property looked like. And then I want you to fast forward 1 year and look around us and all that has been manifested in 1 year. We're actually sitting on that patio. And I have so much gratitude for people today. And so I want to do this in the right order. So first, I want to ask all the people who came on Wednesday morning and put together 10 picnic tables in less than an hour and a half. Okay, will you stand, please? Okay, stay standing. And I know we're missing several people, Dave, Hanson, Mark, I think they're all outside. But now I want to ask all the people who help plan and do for this party to stand up. Thank you. And is Jackie in here? Okay, Jackie, we have such gratitude for you for doing this for us. Thank you. Jackie, just so everybody knows, Jackie not only donated the main meal, she cooked it. And that is a lot of work for a lot of people. So thank you. You're very kind to have helped us. Thank you. And I just want to give a shout out to Candace and Diane Hanley. I don't know if Diane's in here, but thank you for helping me get through this week. Candace gave me a head apparatus with magnifiers, and Diane Hanley gave me a pair of glasses I wore over mine indoors. So I actually had a much better week seeing this week, and I'm very grateful. Thank you for, she cheered me on all week, so I appreciate you. All right, let's say our unity affirmation, because I'm on a time limit today. So let's say that together. There is only one power and one presence in the universe and in my life, God the good, omnipotent. And I'm going to attempt to read today's daily word because I can, so bear with me. So the message for today is joy, and it starts by saying, I feel joyous as I celebrate life. Each new day is a treasure filled with life's gems found in even the most ordinary moments. Joy fills my heart when I pause to notice the wonder that surrounds me. I let my gaze linger as I watch the setting sun or close my eyes as I savor the sweetness of fresh fruit. Beneath the night sky, I breathe deeply and partake of the fresh, clean air. The beauty of the world pales in comparison to the beauty within me. I am so deeply and wondrously blessed to know my oneness with God and with all that is. There is no greater joy. I wake and praise each new day and feel newly alive. I go out into the world to share the joy of being a child of God in the abundant universe. I spread light and love to everyone I meet, trusting they will know, the joy of God as I do. And from Psalm 92, for you, O Lord, have made me glad by your work. At the works of your hands, I sing for joy. And so it is. And I just want to do one last shout out. He's not here, but Amy's partner, Billy Marcasano, when you go over today and you see those benches on the inside of the planters and that whole planter that he built, it's just absolutely beyond what we asked him to do. And so I want you to just really take in how much that was to pull off in a matter of a few days this week. So he did a grand job, and I notified Amy yesterday, but it's awesome. All right, Elliot, you're on.
right, we're gonna sing for joy. That's right, guys. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Will you guys stand up to do it, though? Hang on, sorry, I skipped that part, didn't I? We're gonna get you standing, get your hands clapping one more time. God is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. Love is my source. Love is my power. Love gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Love gives me everything I need. Peace is my source. Peace is my power. Peace gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Peace gives me everything I need. Joy is my source. Joy is my power. Joy gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. Joy gives me everything I need. Faith is my source. God is my power. God gives me everything I need. So I give thanks for all my blessings. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. God gives me everything I need. Hey, all right.
Two stories. The first one needs a bit of an intro. There are videos we're going to show. This one took place in False Bay near Cape Town in South Africa, home of the great white shark. A whale giving birth attracted sharks. Hundreds of dolphins appeared out of nowhere and swam in circles around her, keeping the sharks away. They stayed with her until she and her baby were safe, and they escorted them both to safety. So I want you to pay close attention to the end of the video. The fact that the animals knew to do this is simply incredible to me. So you can see the whale in the center.
I can't help myself, folks.
Isn't it just beautiful? Just imagine being like so tuned in to nature that they know how to do this. Talk about needing help. Isn't that cool? It's awesome. Thanks to Jeffrey for finding that. Our second one doesn't need any explanation.
Several businesses and organizations in Tampa Bay that put an emphasis on hiring people with disabilities. As part of Autism Awareness Month, Goodwill Minnesota is honoring one of their own employees who was hired through the Supported Jobs Plus program. Spectrum B News Sign's Julia Hazel has the story.
When Matthew Brooks clocks in, it's about more than just doing a job. It's the way his work makes him feel.
I'm good. I'm very happy.
Matthew has autism, but through the Supported Jobs Plus program, he was hired at Goodwill, Minnesota in November of 2021. He works part-time on the sales floor.
Put all this stuff back on shelves.
But his favorite part of the job is meeting new people.
Helping people out makes me very happy.
And he's earned the respect of his coworkers.
Any problems or challenges, all I have to do is ask somebody so they will help me out.
We pay attention to the tags on the shelves to know where our products go, correct?
Correct.
Awesome. All right, let's rock.
Sheila Graham was especially helpful. She spent 5 months training Matthew after he was hired.
This is very important for those like Matthew because there are many barriers to employment for our guys in this population, and it helps them to become more independent.
According to Goodwill, Minnesota, currently they have 80 employees who are hired through the Supported Jobs Plus program. As for Matthew, Sheila says he caught on fast.
He's come a long way. It has been really great to just see him prosper and grow like he has. I'm very proud of Matt, and I'm so happy for you, and I wish you continue on and you'll become very successful so far. And I hope you're having a great time and you are excelling in your work environment.
So thank you, Miss Sheila.
You're welcome, Matt. It was great working with you.
When Matthew's not at work, he's often running. These are all of the medals he's won.
With lots of race.
Whether Matthew's running or hard at work, he's always keeping his eye on the prize. In Bradenton, Julia Hazel, Spectrum News.
Isn't that awesome? So I want to thank Kathy Johnson for helping get this video. And I want to do a quick shout out to our online audience. And if you're watching, thank you for the crafts that you sent. One of our online congregants in Colorado made a box full of crafts and gave them to us for the craft fair and donated them to the church. Yeah. So if anybody tells you you can't be online and participate, that is not true. Good morning to all of our online family. All right, Elliot, let's get ready for meditation.
And I dwell
So just keep that mindset, the words we just sang or you listened to. I am love, I am calm, I am peace. And as you just take some very deep breaths, I want you to just relax. Some of you have been here since early morning. Rushing and getting things ready is a gift to all of us. But let's just find a way to just give you some peace as well. So much gratitude, so much to be happy about this day. And time for fellowship, which is so important. It's how we built Unity of Tampa. And so, as you listen to the words I'm going to share, just take in what is right for you on this day. With every challenge I face, the one constant I can always depend on is the divine order of life. Regardless of appearances in the circumstances that surround me, I trust that I will rise above the surface and see beyond my circumstances. I open my mind and my heart to the possibilities and hold healing and loving thoughts. And as I do, I bring my highest good forward. I begin to see the world through my spiritual eyes, which allows me to have a better perspective and lets me see the best in myself and in others, even when that may be difficult. While it may seem easier and more comfortable to make the same choices every day, the results of those choices will be predictable, and they will keep me complacent. So instead, I make a conscious choice to break the pattern of my behaviors and step outside my comfort zone. I am divinely blessed with free will and must utilize that gift, taking charge of my life by choosing the meaning I assign to my circumstances. At the same time, I am empowered to choose what will occupy my consciousness today, denying the power of fear and judgment of the human experience. I am free in the one mind of spirit, and I rest in the silence now to take this in. I feel a great sense of peace knowing that through the twists and turns of life, God and I are one. As I gently bring myself back to this present moment in time, I am refreshed and relaxed, and I am at peace. Good morning, Logan. So last week, I shared our need for others during difficult times. And hopefully you thought about that and reached out to people this week as you needed them. But an important part of our growth is learning to help ourselves as well. And sometimes we're actually the cause of our inability to help ourselves. Mary Bright sent me a follow-up email last week after my message about needing one another. But actually, it also applied to today from my perspective. She had first referenced how maybe part of the problem that we don't reach out to one another is because we all Google everything, and we think we find the answers through Google, right? Every time you need help, what do? Google, right? Versus call a friend. Call somebody who would actually be a human voice on the other end. And sometimes those Google searches actually lead us to greater despair than we already had. Oh God, I'm dying. Right? Yeah, if I'm glad I couldn't see to Google what was going on with my eyes. I'm pretty sure I would have crawled into bed and never gotten out. But in her message, she also pointed out about how such research creates fear. As I read her message, I thought the fear that we may have when we go down that rabbit hole can not only scare us, but make our circumstances actually worse. Because now we start projecting symptoms we actually didn't have into the equation. Anybody done that before? Oh, I got that pain. It said pain, right leg. Oh, I suddenly feel a pain in my jaw. I must be having a heart attack. Right? You never did that, right? Okay. But when we're facing challenging or devastating circumstances, we need to be mindful that we're already upset and feeling a bit helpless. So we become impatient in trying to make sense of our experiences. And when we do, we're just going to fall into greater depths of despair. Now, it's a pattern. We all know our own behavioral patterns. It's a pattern. We're going to repeat it every single time we face it. Every class I took in the last 2.5 years, on top of my first ordination in all those years, every class I started the same way. Oh God, I wonder if this is going to be difficult. And then I'd have to say, well, you don't know what it is. Take a breath. But I recognize it's an old pattern. Those are just patterns. But if we talk to them and we recognize them, we aren't intimidated by them. We appreciate it's just old stuff. Let it go. So if we can recognize the signs early, we could actually be of help to ourselves. Now, let's look at this from a human perspective. It's difficult. Our circumstances may be difficult. People may be difficult. And that can be a catalyst for our anger and our resentment, which in turn will cause us to lash out to people who did nothing to us, and sometimes actually be unkind. And these people are thinking, I have no idea why you're upset. But the only way for us to break the pattern is by taking time to understand what's going on in our life from a spiritual perspective. We're constantly moving to the human perspective, not the spiritual perspective. And how we know that is by how we're always filling in the gaps of the story with negativity. What we don't know is usually not replaced with positive thinking. It is usually our go-to to think negatively, not positively. So seeing beyond our circumstances requires us understanding that life is not determined by what is around us, by what's going on around us. It is determined by what is living within us. Think that through for a moment. It's not about what's living outside of us, it's about what's living in us. So, how do we know what's going on inside of us? We have to pay attention. That's where spiritual understanding comes to play. We have to go within and see it and feel it. What's going on? What do I know from a truth perspective, not a human perspective? On the surface, the human perspective, it all looks pretty scary. But from a truth perspective, divine order is going to prevail, and we are going to be okay. We always are. No matter what any one of us has been through in our lifetime, we're okay. We made it. We did it. It was an experience. We move on. And it's not our circumstances or people, it's the value we place on what's happening. Because you see, we're assigning meaning to every single thing. In fact, how many of us actually say, I wonder what that meant? I wonder what they meant when they said that. I wonder what I'm supposed to take from that. Do you hear yourself in my words? Okay, we do it. We all do it. Well, what am I supposed to do with that information? Here comes the lightning bolt of divine order. Boom, there it is. And what do? I don't know what to do with this. So take a breath. You notice we never say, I am confident I will know what to do with this. We don't. We just have that moment of angst that we won't be able to figure it out. In the book club I'm doing right now, many of you are participating, we've been discussing Gary Simmons' book, The I, letter I, of the storm, and he talks a lot about what we experience and why. But one of the most profound things in the book is this. He says, I make my life mean what it means. Think that through for a minute. I am the one making my life mean what it means. He says life doesn't happen to us. Life happens through us. And what I see will be is what I get. What I see will be what I get. And in fact, what I'm living right now is what I must have seen, because I'm continuing to feed it. Now, that doesn't mean I saw an accident, I made an accident happen. It means, what did I do with the accident when it happened? That's what it means. You don't need to sit around trying to figure out, why did I bring this on? You have to ask yourself, what can I do with this experience I'm having? What can I learn? How can I grow? How can I be a better person because of it? I'm definitely a better person with this most recent experience, because I had to trust so many people just to be able to see the kitchen. That was a big deal for me. But I feel so proud of myself. I kept trying to ease in. Even the fear was getting to me, but I kept easing in, trusting that this is for me to learn from. How many people will I be able to help because I went through this? In every circumstance, we are deciding how important or how critical the situation is, which means we're going to get to decide how much bandwidth anything takes up in our consciousness. How much time or in space are you going to let it take up? Gary Simmons also asks us to consider these two questions. Do you fill in the gaps with your worst fears, creating your worst nightmares when you're facing a situation? Check. Or do you fill in the gaps with positive thoughts, creating the best possible outcome? And that's also a check. So most of us are pretty good at doing both, but our go-to should simply be the positive. How will I get through this? What can I learn? If something or someone is consuming us, we are responsible because we determined the amount of attention we were going to give them. We decided how much brain space they were going to take up. Why? Why are they more important than us? There is no situation or person making anything happen outside of us. It's all on us. You know, Luis shares many valuable insights with me throughout the week. Always. I'm always appreciative. Sometimes it's a quote, sometimes a video or an article. This past week, one of the fun things that he sent me was from a speech Taylor Swift gave at a commencement. I don't know if any of you saw it, but she used the term catch and release, which I'd never heard it put quite like that. I want to read you just two statements. She said, life can be heavy, especially if you try to carry it all at once. Part of growing up and moving into new chapters of your life is about catch and release. You can't carry all things, decide what is yours to hold, and let go of the rest. Catch and release. Now, it's a great concept. When you're fishing, catch and release means you take the fish, you let it go, you don't eat it. That's what it means. But in this case, what it says is take it and decide whether you're going to keep it. Let it go. Let it go back where it came from. Whoever said what to whom, let it go back where it came from. Don't hold on to it. I thought it was a great reminder because it will help us stop diminishing our energy. Maybe we'll stop giving our power away. We're always giving our power away. I'm strong, I'm confident, until someone said something. Then I'm just like a mushmelon. Okay, we don't need to be like that. We're people with the most divine spirit within us. We are godly. Everyone is godly. Even that person that said what you didn't want to hear. We're all of divine spirit. Take the power back. And while it's perfectly okay for us to be upset, we need to remember we have to respond and not react to things. Responding gives us a chance to be empowered. Reacting takes our power away and puts us in emotional states that do not help us. And it's perfectly okay and normal to have our reactions, but we aren't going to grow spiritually when we are constantly in reaction mode. The truth is that nothing is happening to us at any given time that could be considered permanent. Nothing. Because every time the sun goes down and comes up, it's a new day. And we can start again. Assigning any belief of permanence and giving our power away is human thought, but not a reality of spiritual truth. From a place of truth, we have to understand that all of what we are experiencing is meant for us to grow. And the more we take on our experiences with confidence, the more growth and understanding we will have. We have to break that cycle of being afraid, break the cycle of old patterns. The most important part, though, is understanding it's our inner world and not our outer world that has to become the center of attention. What's going on in me, not what's going on outside of me. That's your distraction. What's happening outside is the distraction. What's going on the inside is what will help us get to a spiritual truth and help ourselves. We can't be stuck in the circumstances that surround us, because if we do, it's going to be like quicksand, and it's going to pull us down into the abyss, and it'll be really hard to get out. So we're going to have to figure out how to handle our experiences in a better way. The late Reverend Tom Costa had a perfect saying that I revisit on a regular basis. He says, "Yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I do not have to build a condo there." I love that saying. So it can be dark and it can be scary. Don't stay there. Dr. Ernest Holmes also offers us this suggestion, which I have always found useful. He says, each day is a fresh beginning, every day made new. And what I want to remind us is that the minute we open our eyes every day, we have a choice to make. Will we help ourselves today? Will we step away from all of the things that have preoccupied us on the outside? And will we allow our spiritual truth to help us see beyond our circumstances? While the circumstances that concerned us yesterday may still be a concern today, how much space are we going to allow it to occupy? Let's take a look at our lessons. Seeing beyond our circumstances can help us daily if we are willing to first invest time in the spiritual value of everything, break the patterns of our behaviors. Number 2, to recognize the source of our upset. It is definitely not the people. It's the attention we assigned to those people. Number 3, to choose whether to react or to respond, and to stop giving our power away. And number 4, to learn there is benefit in life disruptions because they force us to make changes in our life. Our affirmation today is, I am seeing beyond my circumstances. Let's say that together. I am seeing beyond my circumstances. And the quote for today is, when circumstances hinder us from seeing clearly, we must rely on our spiritual eyes to see what our physical eyes cannot. Let's take that in for a moment. So we give thanks for the spiritual guidance that is always available to us, and to recognize that at any given moment, we can choose to see beyond our circumstances by focusing on our inner world and not our outer world. We appreciate the gift of free will, which allows us to choose how much space any person or thing occupies in our consciousness. And so we say, thank you, God. Amen. Prayer chaplains are ready to help in any way. If you have a prayer need, please be sure to reach out, and we will be happy to get your prayer on the list. There's a prayer box in the back, or you can just, if you're online, call the church or go online and submit the prayer form. And we have a new slide for our giving affirmation to remind you. Do you want to, it comes after? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Well, Greg helped me. Thank you, Greg. So this is our new slide just to remind you, if you want to give, there's the box, there's the simple way on the bulletin and on the Breeze app, right? The text. All right. Now, in the meantime, today is one of the best days for us to affirm our prosperity consciousness. We have done a great job as a congregation, not only lifting people up, but building so they could come. So let's say our affirmation with great confidence. We have faith in God as our instant, constant, abundant supply and supplier. We have faith in God to open ways when to the human sense there is no way. We have faith in God to guide us in all our ways, and our health, happiness, and prosperity are assured. Thank you, God, for your abundant good, now flowing forth to meet our every need. And so it is. Let's bring the kids in.
Feeling good, like I should. Went and took a walk around my neighborhood. Feeling blessed, never stressed. Got the sunshine on my Sunday best. Got the sunshine on my Sunday best.
Good morning. So today we talked about all the circumstances where we can be a leader, and we made a little picnic scavenger hunt for the kids.
We are so excited to do that later. Okay. Our youngest children today talked about all the things in us that are lovable. Woo! Our joy and our kindness and our grace. And our older kids talked about some of the ways that they can look for their path, to make choices and figure out where it is that they're meant to go next as we get towards the end of the school year. All right, let's bless these kiddos. All right. With our light. We love you. We bless you. We truly appreciate you. And we behold the Christ in you. We love you. We love you. We really, really love you. Mwah.
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Gone are the dark clouds that had me blind. It's gonna be a bright, bright, sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Think I can make it now, the pain is gone. All of the bad feelings have disappeared. Here's the rainbow I've been praying for. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Look all around, there's nothing but blue skies. Look straight ahead, nothing but blue skies. gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Don't you know it'll be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. It's gonna be a bright, 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 sunshiny day. So let's have a picnic right over here. Thanks, everyone. All right. Will you stand, join hands, we'll sing the peace song.
Now let's join together and sing the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds us. The love of God enfolds us. The power of God protects us. The presence of God watches over us. Wherever we are, God is, and all is great. I want credit for today. I got us out here on time. I want credit.
5 minutes early even.